making it bounce. Making it bounce, lean and drop, making it bounce. Making it bounce. Making it bounce, lean and drop, making it bounce. Making it bounce.
Every time that I try to run from the love, it's like I fall right back into your arms. No, I can't live without your touch. No, it's like I can't escape your love. Escape your love. Escape your love. Yeah.
Leave them there, thank you. Nice and clean. Now we can do a proper inspection, see what we need to replace, what's good on it, what we need to do. First of all, with the outside is not that bad apart from that dent. I'm still having a few quotes, see which one is gonna be, let's say, in the middle, quality and price, because sometimes they can go really high. Some people ask too much, in my opinion, but it's how it is. Yeah, as I said, on the outside it's not that bad. I didn't clean it with the wash mitt. I just cleaned it to be able to see what's underneath. We have a few scratches, let's say superficial ones. Maybe with a good buff is gonna go out. We'll do that at some point. Ceramic coating as well, but on the outside is pretty decent. A few things bother me, usually is Italian stuff, if you're familiar with them. I want to do the wipers, paint them, take them off and paint them. Maybe this abarth sign, refresh it. It's looking a bit dull. The paint is not that bright as it used to be. Other than that, front end is quite good. Wheels, I've seen one of them which could do with a bit of a polish. I think is on the rear. Yeah, this one seems like the aluminium is getting some cracks or something like that. I'll take it out and see if I can polish it and clean it to be absolutely fine. That's with the alloys. On the back, the exhaust tips, the same. I don't really like them, they're a bit dull. I'll try to polish them, see if they get nice and shiny again. Probably they will. I had success in the past with this. If not, but I'm thinking too far. If not, maybe a custom exhaust. I've seen Scorpion ones around 500-600 for the rear, so that could be as well on the list. Brakes, definitely a good candidate for some performance brakes. These ones, they look shit. Anyways, we're gonna take the wheel off and have a look at them. They're standard, they're quite good, they're not bad, but I would go with a bit more, you know, with some on the aspect side, let's say. Calipers, the same. Want to clean them, brush them, maybe some nice paint, some bright red. I've seen a few with that color and they look quite good. That would be my first choice. Blue with red, always good combination. I think with the outside that's kind of it. On the inside, I don't really like the gear lever. Sometimes gets stuck. Probably we'll take the boot off, we'll see at the gearbox if we can grease it a bit so it has more play, because sometimes it gets stuck in one position. Again, typical Italian stuff, is not gonna be the end of the world. Clutch pedal, the same. Sometimes you have a bit of a noise, squeaky noise, nothing bad, just, you know, good quality materials coming from Italy. So, but yeah, other than that, the interior looks pretty well. Maybe a good clean overall. So seats are in good condition. Driver seat, maybe we're gonna wash it, so it's nice and fresh. Other than that, nothing that a good clean can do. I had a look when I got the car, and to be fair, is quite nice, meaning whoever had the car in the past, they really took care of it. They've done the service not in time, even sooner. It has, like, every year, regardless of the mileage, even if it was 3,000 or 4,000, they've done the oil service. So happy with that. We're gonna add to this as well. We have a major service coming with all the good stuff, so that's gonna be for the next video. Other than that, as I said, interior wise is quite good. Everything works, no problems. Good clean, maybe wash the seat, and that's about it for the interior. Engine compartment, there's not much to see, it's quite cramped in there, but when we get to the service aspect, we will we will have a look in depth, but as I said, pretty cramped. Let me move the camera as much as I can. I'm gonna lift the bonnet, have a look in there, and show you the same what I've seen earlier. It's too cramped to actually have a good look anywhere. Maybe when we're gonna take the filter housing off and the intakes and turbo hoses and everything, maybe we're gonna be able to see a bit more. Pretty decent, I would say, the looks of it. Pretty decent. Nothing major jumps in the eyes. Thinking maybe a good wash as well for the engine. We'll see. Yeah, definitely. I think we're gonna give it a good wash. Looks kind of sad, so we're gonna clean it, be nice and fresh. Apart from the ECU, I'm still scared of the Italian things, so I'm joking. I used to have an Alfa when I was a bit younger, and I don't know, was good, overall was good. Okay, let's have a look at the suspension and pull the wheels a bit. Let's take a wheel off and see what is that. Let's go point of view for a second. Remember, these ones, they don't really have a mounting point for the jacks for my professional lift, so you need to go on the wishbone bolt if you can reach there. I see this jack is not reaching, so we need to change our thinking. Let's see what is there. We've got here or there. I don't really want to use that. Okay, let's try the other one. Maybe the other one is a bit more. Nah, we have the same thing. Okay, let's try that and see what's gonna be. I'd rather go on the chassis than actually going where it's supposed to be, because it's easy to bend them. Okay, we've got one side up, no play left and right, and again we don't have any play up and down. Let's get the wheel off and have a look here. Tires look good. I don't see any problems with them. I love this small thing, and in the Fiats helps you put the wheel back. I'd like more manufacturers to do this, but bit of a scratch here and there. Otherwise, looks good enough. As I said, who owned the car, they took care of it. They really liked it. So has Pirellis, P0s all round. Brakes are newish, but I would go for the aspect thing to see if that jumps in the eye better than these rusty ones. Let's get the flashlight and take the camera off and have a proper view. I've got which one looks good? The shock is a bit wet, but nothing major. I don't think is the time to replace it yet. Coil spring a bit crowded on the upper side. Again, nothing major. What we have here? Cones. They're not cones, it's FSD or something. I don't know what this is. It says powered by Coney. Probably under them or something. I don't know if these are original. Again, I never had this type of vehicle before. Boots, they look okay. Nothing to worry there. Drop link again, good. Hoses good. I see a bit of wetness on the gearbox. We're gonna do a gearbox oil flush anyways, so that's good there. But yeah, suspension wise on the front axle looks pretty good. I'm gonna assume the other side is gonna be the same, so no point in taking that one off as well. Maybe I'm gonna take it off camera and have a look there. So for the minute we're gonna pop this back and have a look at the rear as well. And intercoolers, they're a bit dirty, I see, on this side. Maybe I'm gonna take the wheel arch off and clean it. So we have more flow. That's a weird position to have the intercoolers in, but then again, no major leaks, no leaks at all, honestly. On the bottom. Okay, let's get this one up and move to the rear. I'm adjusting the camera permanently because I have a clip to my hoodie, but I'm thinking to buy something a bit better to try and do more of these point of views, because they're pretty interesting. Maybe we're gonna get into some bigger repairs as well, and I can film with that. There we go. That's the front done. Handbrake is working. Let's check the rear as well, because I don't know where we can. Great. I think with the rear we're not gonna be able to lift that easy, so maybe I'm gonna put it on those stands and we can see it like that. Okay, give me a minute to set myself up and we're gonna put it on that. So yeah, just a few things to make it really nice. The next one, we have a major service, all the good stuff, all the quality stuff. I want to see, because this one uses thick oil, 10W60 is fiat spec, and I want to put some motor protect, because sometimes it's sticky, it's a thick oil, and at cold startup you have a bit of a tick, and that's why I want to put this inside. Some man filters, we have spark plugs going in. We're gonna do a flush as well, so everything is nice and clean on the inside. Gearbox as well, we have gear protect. This one worked for me really well in the past. I had the gearbox which was a bit crunchy, and I did a service and I added this up, and that crunch surprisingly was gone. Was in a third gear, and no matter what I've done, low revs, high revs, double clutch, that crunchiness was there. So I've done a service with this one, and it just go away, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, that's the future for this small one. We're gonna make it perfect mechanically, and afterwards we see if we can do some minor things to it. But engine wise, you know, touch wood, I don't want to do anything to modify it. It's a nice little thing. Never owned something like this. To be completely honest, I had one for a major service and I drove it. I think that one was the Competizione, and I really like how that one was driving, and this is what made me to actually buy one for me and go into this series and share with you guys the progress. It's a mixed bag, this car. I don't know, it's feminine, but in the same time it's kind of masculine as well. Can slap the shit out of you. So yeah, looks wise I think it has a feminine aspect, but the power comes in, and you see it's manly as well. So that's why I say it's a mixed bag of feelings with this vehicle. If you put me to make like a characterization of this vehicle, I think the best way is like a ladyboy. Hear me out. You can still take it on the road, hold her hand, you know, nobody sees what's down there, but you know, it has that manly thing. Nice enough, but manly for you to drive it as a man. So yeah, I think this one, we're gonna give it the name. So this one is gonna be Ladyboy 595. So yeah, okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we're gonna do some wrenching to it and address a few things and make this more interesting. Have a good one. Okay, we've got the setup. Let me grab the camera in my hand so I can see and show you in the same time. Wow. Yeah, definitely we're gonna do an exhaust. Definitely. This one is going. I don't know, but I think this is the original one. It's looking crispy. Subframe is a bit corroded. Not bad, but is a bit corroded. I'm guessing I'm gonna give it a good brush. I'm gonna brush it up a bit and put some anti-corrosion spray on it and then some paint. On this side, I don't know if you can see, but the brake pad is not biting correctly, so we need to address this. Probably we're gonna do both axles when it comes to brakes. On this side the same. This side is biting correctly, I don't see any problems. That brake pad wear sensor is a bit pinched, not major. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Remember guys, this car, I'm seeing it now for the first time as well, so it's not like I've seen it before, but this doesn't look correctly in place, so we need to address that as well. Otherwise it's pretty clean. Should we do the front as well? But we have the under trays and everything, and we're gonna have a look when the service in the next episode, when we're gonna do the service. So I don't think there's any point to take everything off and have a look now. Obviously looks good, apart from the rear, which needs a bit of touching up with the brakes and the exhaust. We need to sort that clamp out because I don't think it's correct. Do the rust a bit, clean it, put some anti-corrosion. Shocks look dry. Bushings for this one, you only have two big ones here and the rest are kind of non-existent. This is a really old setup, mono beam I think it's called, so we don't really have that much to be afraid of. But yeah, this exhaust, I don't think there's any point keeping it. I need to sort out something better. I need to check online, see what the community says which is the best one, because obviously I don't want something obnoxious. I don't want something to make the car undrivable, to make it in such a way that I can't enjoy it. I want something just a touch louder, but not that bad. So yeah, overall I'm happy with it. Overall I'm happy. We're gonna fix it up and see how the channel progresses and do a few mods. I don't think I'm gonna touch the engine. I want to leave it original. I like to have the cars as stock as possible, so just a few mods here and there.